there. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, Sarah. Thanks for having me. I'm Parisa, working as a software engineer for a while now. Studied IT at university. I started coding from high school and thought, okay, I like coding and decided to become a developer in my future as my career. Working for a while now, but hopefully I maybe one day will become an artist to be.
Oh, nice, nice. And what inspired
Yeah.
you to join the Leadership Landing Program?
Actually, Sarah, it was you, knowing you and being inspired by you, knowing you and your characteristic and your mindset really was the main reason I thought, okay, it can be really helpful for me and I can learn a lot from this course.
Oh, nice. Thank you. And where were you in your personal or professional growth journey before starting?
Actually, I always try to learn more about myself, thinking psychology books and increasing my self-awareness. But still, it's a like big journey, and I can't exactly mention where I was. I can say I was in the beginning, maybe, but yeah, I was doing some playing with my with those stuff before joining the course.
Okay. And what did the words
Mm-hmm.
leadership or impact mean to you then,
Mm-hmm.
and what do they mean to you now?
Actually, it was totally different for me, Sarah. When I was thinking about that time, more some visions, more like Hollywood movies, the managers, all with suit, masculine energy, some tough people making decisions and telling others do those decisions come to my mind. But now it's totally different because now I see every single person has the potential to become a great leader. They only need to get benefit from their strength and know themselves better, and they can make a huge change in the company.
Oh, nice. And which parts of the program stood out most to you? For example, a session, a story, a
Mhm.
reflection, perhaps a tool?
I think the one break point was knowing my dragons, knowing them more in depth, and knowing how they are influencing my behavior. I think it was one of the greats of the course for me.
Nice. And was there a specific moment that shifted how you see yourself or your ability to influence others?
Actually, we were in some rooms with the teammates. We were talking. I don't know if the people watching or listening to this interview, if they are familiar with the way of you working, but we have some separate sessions. We talk with the classmates and we give ideas to each other. There was a moment there. I always taught myself that I have some talent of knowing people talents. I didn't have any idea about it, but I could see some stuff in people telling them that you have this talent, you can do this, you have this future. But I never thought of it as something serious. In that sessions, one of the classmates told me that I trust your gut and you have it. So it was like a moment that I thought, okay, maybe it's something serious. Maybe it can help me going and finding my own path and having my own leadership way of doing stuff. And from that time, I'm trying to trust my gut more and more.
Wow, it just gave me goosebumps across my
Uh,
arm when you said this. These are the kind of moments I really hope to bring in people's lives. So wow, thank you for
yes.
nice. And how did the program challenge or stretch you emotionally, mentally, or practically?
I can describe myself as more imaginative type and visionary person. It has its own in some places I was suffering from not being a doer person. In the course I learned to break my goals, my ambitions to small steps and learn to go step by step slowly to achieving or at least going through the path I'm aiming for. And I think that was a huge step for me to going to at least start doing stuff and not being only imaginative type of person.
Oh, wow. That's great. And that's such a shift in behavior. And when we will move now to the real world impact, how has
Mhm.
your approach to creating impact with your colleagues, with your friends, your community, perhaps your family changed since completing the program?
Sure. Yes, I had some fear, and by knowing my dragons and increasing my self-awareness. I've learned that, okay, these are my fears, these are my dragons. At some point I should face them. And by knowing this self-awareness and knowing these fears, I've started to facing them slowly. For example, I've been kind of avoidant to do communications and were avoidant to decrease them as much as possible.
I remember. Yes.
Unfortunately. And they are taking away a lot of opportunities from me. I've learned that, okay, I have this fear. I have the fear of making mistakes, but it's okay. One time you will make mistake, two times, but yeah, finally you can face this fear and resolve it all for you. So I started to communicating more, collaborating more, and I can see that some people, some colleagues that really have this mindset of collaborating more, talking more, become more happier when I'm using that approach. Still, it's not easy for me. I see the fear is still there, but I'm going through that, and I'm trying to step by step learn to live with that fear. I
Yeah,
think that
beautiful said. As you said, it's not about erasing the fear, it's learning to
Mhm.
sit with the fear. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Learn to live with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you share an example of a situation, like a specific situation you handle differently because of what you learned?
I can say now expressing my ideas more, and I'm speaking up more, and I'm aware of all those fears, but they are the changes I'm making in my daily basis. And there is a real impact I'm seeing from my colleagues that they are happier.
Oh, I love that. Yes. So they're recognizing your impact more now.
Yes.
Yes, nice. And do you have any tangible results, such
Mhm.
as an improved collaboration, perhaps a recognition, confidence? I know you mentioned maybe a promotion, pay raise,
Mhm.
anything, balance in your work and life that you want to share with us?
Yeah, I think the most important one is increasing the confidence, which was crucial for me. And it was something I was feeling the lack for. And now I'm really happier with my personal life.
Yeah, and it can be difficult being sometimes the only woman in the room, right? When it comes with
That's
confidence.
true. That's true.
And was the program worth the financial investment for you?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely.
Great. And what would you tell someone who's considering joining the Leadership Landing?
I will say that having a self-awareness is a huge step toward our progress. And if something will help you increasing your self-awareness, for sure grab that opportunity and use it, because it for sure it will help a lot in your life.
Yes, it's life-changing, I think.
Exactly. Yeah,
And
it's a game changer in a
it's
life.
really, I still remember when started to become more aware. It's not like I sometimes even feel like I'm not the same person anymore,
Mhm.
although I've gone back to the root of who I am more. You know what I mean? If this program had a ripple effect on the world, what do you think it would spark?
It would spark a ripple of uplifting each other, and that's a like amazing world for me.
Wow, that's another one that's given me goosebumps. Beautiful said. And looking back, what part of yourself did this program help you rediscover or strengthen?
Rediscover or strengthen. I dig more deep in my fears, and it helped me facing them and fixing some of those, or learned to live with them. A huge change for me was improving my self-belief and the confidence. I feel I have much more every day. Yeah, I can say a lot, but this one is the main one that I'm truly impacting.
Nice, nice. And if your inner dragon or
Mm-hmm,
dragons could speak, what would it or they say
mm-hmm,
about who you've become and the difference you're
mm-hmm.
making today?
What would it say? Actually, I am a bit ambitious and I
I
need
like
some
that.
big result, which I'm trying to achieve them. So I'm hearing a sound from my inner side that says, "Go get it."
Nice, nice. And now we're going to move towards the quick ratings. So,
Okay.
how this works is it's a scale from 1 to 10 and how strongly you agree with the following statements. So, 1 is
Mm-hmm,
really low and 10 is
mm-hmm.
high. Okay.
Okay.
So, question number 1. I understand my core values and how they
Mhm.
shape the way I lead and influence others.
I think six will be a good
Six.
number for
Wow.
me.
Okay. I would have thought it much higher. All right.
Much higher?
Next
No, I'm
one.
I'm looking at it really with criticizing.
Okay. And the next question. I feel more confident and authentic when
Mhm.
creating impact or guiding others.
Seven.
Seven. I have practical tools to navigate motivation, communication, and growth conversations.
Seven.
Seven. The
Mhm.
program continues to have a positive effect on my work and relationship.
Eight.
Eight.
Mhm.
I would recommend this program to others who want to increase their positive impact.
10.
10. Nice. Thank you. And
So,
was there anything that I didn't ask or
mm,
which you would just like to say at the end here?
yeah, I would say definitely grab this course and grab the opportunity that Sarah gives to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah, for the opportunity you gave to me.